Uh, hey, what's up, y'all? It's Michael Vick, live on VicTube. And, week 11 of the 2020 NFL season is in the books. Yep, so we're going to talk about this week's winners and losers. Okay, so here we go. We'll start out with the game from Thursday night between the Cardinals and the Seahawks. Yeah, so the Seahawks won 28-21. Right, of course, the Cardinals won the first meeting, but now the Seahawks have won second. Yeah, so they now own the tiebreaker. Yeah, so really, the second game matters more than the first game. Right, but there's still a lot of football left to be played. So anyway, as far as winning divisions, making playoff spots. Oh yeah. Anyway, let's now move on to Sunday's games. We'll start with the Eagles at Browns. The Browns beat the Eagles 22-17. Yep. So now another 100-yard game for Nick Chubb. Yeah, Chubb has now had back-to-back 100-yard games since returning from a sprained knee. So glad to see him back and healthy. Next, so the Falcons at Saints. Yep. So another humiliating loss by the Falcons. Yep, getting shut out in the second half. Yep. Oh yeah, and Taysom Hill made his first start at quarterback. Yeah, for the Saints. And his first start in the NFL. So yes, he did pretty well. I mean, yeah, he proved that he can play quarterback in the NFL, and that he's not just a package quarterback, right? That he's not just a running quarterback. So so the Saints win 24-9. And then next you got Bengals at the Washington football team. Yep, and Washington won 20-9. Yep, and Joe Burrow out for the season with a knee injury. And then so really sad news there. So anyway, next we got Lions at Panthers. Yep. The Panthers just yeah, they just demolished the Lions. Yeah, 20 to nothing. Yeah, a shutout. Yep, and quarterback PJ Walker made his NFL debut. Yeah, for the Panthers. He used to play. Played college at Temple. Yeah, where Matt Rule used to coach before he left to go to Baylor and then to Carolina. So, okay. And then next we got the Steelers and the Jaguars. Yep. So the Steelers are now 10-0. Yep, and the only undefeated team left in the league. Yep. Yeah, they ran over the Jaguars 27-3. Yep, the Jaguars are the second worst team in the league. I don't know, between them and the Jets, it's pretty close, but the Jaguars do have one win. So, anyway, the next we got the Titans and Ravens. Yep. The Titans beat the Ravens 30 to 24. So now the Ravens have lost 3 of their last 4. So they're really a one-man team. Baltimore is, without Lamar Jackson, without Lamar Jackson, they'd be terrible. So. I guess the same thing could be said with the Titans. Yeah, they're also a no-man team, a one-man team. Yeah, they'd be nowhere without Derrick Henry. So, and then next, let's see, Patriots at Texans. Yep, the Texans beat the Patriots 27-20. Let's see, next. We got the Dolphins and the Broncos. Yep, so the Broncos upset the Dolphins 20 to 13. I think and then my mom too. My mom got hurt in this game. Yeah, so then they took him out and they put Fitzpatrick in. They put Fitzpatrick in, and then he threw an interception in the end zone, which sealed the game for Denver. And then next, the Jets and Chargers. The Jets lost again. Yep, the Chargers won 34 to 28. Yeah, poor New York Jets. Yep, can't win a game. Let's see, the next we've got Packers at Colts. Yep. So yeah, so Rodrigo, Hot Rod, Blankenship, kicked the game-winning field goal in overtime. Yep, Colts win 34-31. Let's see, we got Cowboys and Vikings. Yeah, so the Cowboys won 31-28. Yes, that's right. The Cowboys won. Yeah. So it looks like Dallas may have something working there. Yeah, what they had lost like 4 games in a row. So yeah. And then next we've got Chiefs and Raiders. Yep. Game 2. I think the Raiders won the last time, but this time the Chiefs returned the favor, and they won 35-31. And then the Rams and Buccaneers. Yep, the Rams won 27-24. Yeah, and then Brady refused to shake Goff's hand after the game. So he's a sore loser. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so let's go over how I did on my picks for this week. Let's see. Cardinals, Seahawks. Were a 3-point favorite. Yeah, I took the Seahawks, and they actually won by 7. So now I'm 1-0. Let's see, and then the Browns were a 3.5-point favorite over the Eagles. They won by 5. So now I'm 2-0. And then the Saints were a 5-point favorite. I actually took the Falcons to beat the Saints, but obviously that didn't happen. So now I'm at 2-1. And then Washington was a 1.5-point favorite over Cincinnati, and I actually took Cincinnati to win, and that didn't happen. The Washington won by 11, so now I'm 2-2. See, Lions, Panthers. Panthers were 1.5-point favorite, and I took the Lions, and they lost. So now I'm at 2-3. Let's see. So next we've got Steelers, Jaguars. Yep, Steelers were a 10-point favorite. And they won by 24. So now I'm 3-3. Next, the Ravens were a 6.5-point favorite over the Titans. I took the Ravens to win, and I took the Titans to cover. And they actually won by 6. So now I'm at 3-4. And then Patriots and Texans. The Patriots were a 2-point favorite. and they lost. So that puts me at what am I, like 3-5, right? 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that puts me at 3-5. And then next, let's see, Miami and Denver. Let's see, Miami was a 3-point favorite, and they lost. So now I'm at 3-6. And then next, let's see, Jets, Chargers. Yep, Chargers were an 8.5-point favorite, and I took the Chargers, and they only won by 6. So now that puts, but the Chargers did win though, so that puts me at 3.5 and 6.5. Let's see, and then the Colts were a 2-point favorite over the Packers, and they won by 3. So that puts me at 4.5 and 7.5. And then Vikings were a 7-point favorite over the Cowboys. I took the Vikings, and they lost. That puts me at 4.5 and 8.5. And then Chiefs and Raiders. Yep, Chiefs were a 7-point favorite. Yeah, and I took the Chiefs, but they only won by 4. So what's that put me at? That put me at what, 5-9, right? At what, like 5-9, right? Yeah, that puts me at like 5-9. No, 5. Yeah, 5-8, I think. Yeah, so I'm at 5-8, and then let's see, Rams, Bucks. Yep. Let's see. The Bucks were a 4-point favorite. I took them, and they lost. So that puts me at 5-9. So that's pretty bad. Yeah. So anyway, yes, that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.